American independence 1774 to 1789 CE. After Columbus discovered American continent in 1492 CE, England and other European countries had established its colonies on the eastern coast of North America by the middle of the 18th century. 13 states had become colonies of the British. Most of them were occupied by people who wanted to be free and independent from England. They had moved to America and settled there to cultivate lands, run small workshops, and conduct trade. The English Parliament started forcing its power on these colonies by making laws of the American states. But the people of those states did not vote in the elections to the parliament. Till 1750s, the American colonies were inhabited by small and middle-sized farmers who owned the land and tilled it too. It also had a large number of artisans and traders. However, these colonies did not have any powerful landlords or princes as in Europe. Many prominent Americans inspired and reinforced social equality in America. Many of them, like Tom Paine and Thomas Jefferson, actively campaigned for political equality and freedom of thoughts for all people. The English Parliament often passed laws that favored English traders and factories rather than American people of the colonies. The American colonies therefore raised the slogan "No taxation without representation." In 1774 CE, representatives from 12 colonies met at a congress at Philadelphia to protest against the British. They requested King George III to restore their previous rights, but the king refused to do so and tried to suppress the colonies. This led to armed clashes between the British and the American soldiers. The Second Congress also tried to find a peaceful solution. They appealed to the king not to impose taxes without their permission. They decided George Washington to be the chief of the armed forces of the colonies. The king saw this as an act of rebellion and declared war in April 1775 CE. The Americans finally won the war in October 1781 CE with the military help from France. France helped the colonies because of the rivalry between Britain and France in establishing colonial empire. The American War of Independence ended after Britain signed the Treaty of Paris in 1783 and recognized the independence of its 13 states. The Declaration of American Independence. The Declaration of Independence was adopted on 4th of July 1776 during the Third Congress of Philadelphia. Thomas Jefferson was the principal author of this declaration. It declared that all men are created equally and are endowed by the Creator with certain rights which cannot be taken away, including life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. In 1789 CE, the government of the United States of America adopted a republican constitution.